Hi, I'm Josh Thornton of Pixelology Studios. Who are we? We're a group of creative people that get together to work on a variety of projects, including films, and we're about to make a short film in 48 hours, and that's why I'm here. So now just for a second, close your eyes and allow me to set the stage. No, really, close your eyes, it's okay. Now, imagine it's Friday evening after a long week of work. You're glad the week is over, you and your friends have decided to participate in the 48-hour film project. What really makes this different is you have absolutely no idea what your movie will be about. Now, doesn't that sound fun? No, keep your eyes closed. I'm far from done. Imagine it's 7:30 p.m. on Friday evening, and this film has to be completed and turned in by 7:30 p.m. Sunday, exactly 48 hours later. It all starts with a text. Your genre? It's thriller. Everyone gets excited and the gears begin to turn. Then you get a text with a character and their occupation, which you have to include, followed by a prop that needs to be in your film and a line of dialogue that needs to be included. It's 8 p.m. and you are off and running. There are ideas flying around the room, some good, some not so good, and some great ones, but even Hollywood doesn't have the technology to make them a reality. It's now 11:30 p.m. and there's plenty of ideas, but not the one. Finally, by 1 a.m., you have the holy grail of movie ideas. It's go time. Someone starts writing. Someone else tells the actors what they are doing and where they need to be for a 6 a.m. call time, assuming you have a location to shoot at, and if not, someone else is working on that, which is very hard to do at 1 a.m. Storyboards are being sketched up, lines of dialogue written, and equipment organized. Some of you try to grab some sleep, knowing you have to be up by 4:30 to get to the location ahead of the talent and start setting up the shoot. And the moment your eyes close, it's shoot day. People are grabbing breakfast and coffee. Lots of coffee. Everything is packed and the caravan goes to location. You set up, actors arrive, and before you know it, you are shooting a movie. Shoot a scene, and another. Now tear down and set up the next scene. Rinse and repeat, again and again and again. Scene after scene is in the can, 12 gallons of coffee has been consumed, and finally it's a wrap. It's 4:30 p.m., 27 hours to go, everything is looking great. People break down the set and others rush off to the edit. The footage is logged and transferred. 2 hours later, the footage is still being transferred? What? This isn't instantaneous? But what about the deadline? Finally, the rough edit is being assembled. The sound department eagerly awaits a cut to begin scoring and sound design. There's no movie without that spaceship, so the visual effects department waits to begin their work. Then finally, by 8:30 p.m., everyone is doing something, working towards a completed film. Yes, more coffee, and you need to eat something. Things are slowly coming together and the movie is coming to life. Every now and then you'll see one of the editors hit the couch for a 30-minute nap while the scene renders. And before you know it, it's 10:30 a.m. on Sunday, and the spaceship still isn't flying, but the film is cut together. Mostly color graded, half of the other visual effects are in, the score is roughed in, but they're still missing some sound effects and people are out capturing those now. There's only 9 hours left. What? Only 9 hours? People are running around with IVs of coffee, editors with eye fatigue, and the audio engineers with blood dripping from their ears, but somehow it's all coming together. Somehow you are on the verge of making the best short film ever made. Okay, you might be a little delirious from the lack of sleep, but run with it anyways. This thing is going to be awesome. Finally, it is done. The score is great, the edit is tight, title scene and credits are in, and let me tell you that spaceship is the definition of epic. Everything is ready to go. The editor hits the render key. What? 2 hours remaining? Hang on, it's 4:30. We need 30 minutes of travel time to get to the drop-off and at least 20 minutes to let the files transfer to the thumb drives. That leaves 0 time for anything to go wrong. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Did it get in on time? Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But it's a fun weekend, and although you want nothing more than to take a shower, eat, and sleep for the next 4 days, you're always proud of what you accomplished, and that's exactly why we are competing in the 48-hour film project this year. Almost everyone on our team has done at least one of these competitions, and for some of us it'll be our 5th. We set out to have fun and make something we are proud of, but really, we need some help getting there. To do this right is not a cheap endeavor. When you're investing that much time and energy into something, you want that final product to shine. We have production equipment, but to give ourselves the best product in the end, we'd like to rent more. And as I mentioned, the weekend doesn't happen without a ton of coffee and energy drinks, not to mention food. And while many teams will live on pizza for the weekend, I find better tasting, healthier options tend to help out with the energy level. So your contributions will go to getting the gear we need to make this awesome, and the food and drinks we need to survive the weekend. We don't want to ask for your contributions to the project without making you part of the team, so the perks we have will make sure that you're included in the project. Every contribution gets your name in the credits. You can also get credited as a producer or an executive producer. This is a great way to be part of the project because not only do you get credit, you get to sleep. We have a perk that'll give you access to our online premiere. And of course, you can select to have the DVD sent to you, which I'm sure will be full of hilarious outtakes from a sleep-deprived production. We're going to make this 48-hour film because we're just that crazy. We would love if you could pitch in and join us and make it that much better. Thank you.